Hey, I'm so glad that you signed up because we are going to have an exciting time together and we're going to figure out how you can build your business so that you predictably and sustainably have a certain income, meet your income goals, and what's more important, can serve more people and get your message out in a bigger way in the world. I spent years trying to figure out what is the best way to build my business, going to different conferences, learning different things, forget about the fact that I have an MBA and I'm an entrepreneur and I run 3 different businesses. How am I supposed to do this? And everyone says, well, you got to do this, or you got to do that, you got to do video marketing, or you got to be on Pinterest, whatever it is. The fact of the matter is that I hate to say it, but it's all a load of BS. What you need are systems that are going to help your business run. I discovered this through my own hard-earned work and mistakes and failures and blood, sweat, and tears, and I want to save this to you. I call my business building system the Bees to Honey business building system. And here's our bee, right, flying around. And the 2 systems that you need to have is, number 1, you have to get the bee, right, you need a pot of honey. So you have to get the bee to come to your pot of honey. That's number 1. We call that client acquisition. And number 2 is you need a beehive because you want your client to stay around, right? So we need our client retention. Okay, now these are big words, so let me explain. You need something that's going to attract your customer, and you need to have a set of steps that you can take once you've attracted your customer to you to get them from just being an attracted customer to being somebody who actually buys something from you, right? So the first system we're talking about is acquisition. Means I have to get the customer. There's a lot of bees flying around there and I have to put out my pot of honey. I've got to get the bee to come and stick with me, right? So that's the acquisition. That's the first step. The second step is we have to get the client to stay around, which basically means once a client comes to me, once he's in the door and he said, okay, fine, I want whatever it is that you're selling, just I'm signed up with you, how am I going to keep him so happy and so thrilled that he is A, going to refer his friends to me, and B, come back to buy more things from me. We want to get actually just one bee. So we need to ask, what kind of bee is it? What is it like? What does he really want? What does he need? First thing that we need to know is who are we serving? Who is our ultimate customer, client, or bee? Number 2, we have to put out our honey, which is something that the client wants. Or once I know that I have a client that has a weight issue, then I'm going to put out some information on weight loss. And there's a lot of different ways to do it. We're not going to cover them in this video. They're all covered in much more depth. And you also get the help you need to discover which way is right for you in our business building program. Once you put out your honey, you basically need some things from them. You're going to give them some information, something that they want, and in return, you've got to get them to agree to be in contact with you. So that means that you either need their name, you either need their telephone number, either their email address, or some way, or their home address, some way of being in contact with them. The third step is we need a sales sequence. So first of all, we have to build some trust, we have to consistently provide some more value, we have to give them some more stuff. It could be a video, it could be an article, it could be a printed report to their house, it could be a phone call, it could be a free session, it doesn't matter what it is, but you're going to be giving them some consistent value because people actually buy based on emotional decisions, and the more they know you, the more likely they are to buy from you. We can keep being in contact with our customer until it can eventually lead to a sale. Now this can take a month, 3 days, 3 years. But it doesn't matter because we're setting up a system where we're going to be consistently in contact with the same customer until he either buys from us or says, stop sending me. The fourth step is you're going to have to give them a call to action, which is basically it's time to buy. And guess what? Some of those customers are going to become your bees once you do that. You need to know systematically how many new clients you want. How many clients would you like to have this year? And how much money would you be making if you had those clients? Post your response under this video and let us know what's your goal, how many clients do you want a month, and I will see you in the next video where we're going to talk about the second step of the system, how you can keep your customers happy.